Let's take a look at buying and selling options, when to buy a call, when to buy a put, when to sell a call, and when to sell a put. I'm going to use the example here of Activision, so that's going to be ACTI. If you're on the Robinhood app, this is going to make a lot of sense for you. I'm going to explain this in super simple terms. If you have questions, definitely reach out and I'll go over more details with you. But jumping over here, bottom right hand side, if you've never traded options before, this is going to be an educational video. All options and trading on Robinhood, it's going to be with your own risk. So this video is not to give you any trading advice, just give you an educational overview of what this looks like to trade options. So bottom right corner here, we're on Activision Blizzard. We're going to click on trade. And so I'm going to walk you through, if you haven't seen my previous video on the options easily explained on Robinhood, this is going to be a good way to overview what options are, and this is going to take you to the next level. So here looking at the trade options button, let's click there, and we're going to just jump over to explain this as simple as possible. So I'm going to jump to the top right, March 6th, option chain. So previously I've talked about I believe or I'm betting on specific stocks and options. So that's basically consolidating what Robinhood talks about here on the main screen on the Discover tab. Not every stock has a Discover tab, but they use the phrase, I think it's going up, I think it's going down, it could go up or down. Saying the same thing here, just in my own words. So for me, it's anytime I'm using money, I'm thinking bet. Because if I am in the money and I get exactly where I thought it was going to go, I can get rewarded for that. So again, every trade has risk. Betting, if you're using the right risk reward profile, we can talk about that in another video, but the right risk reward profile really eliminates and manages a lot of risk, but there's still going to be that risk there. So this is a simplified version here. If you're on the Discover tab, you can go with Robinhood's terms of I think it's going up, I think it's going down, but this is going to be practical whether you're using the Robinhood app or any other app. So jump into the March 6th expiration option chain. We're going to look at a couple different scenarios. So again, reviewing my last video, buy means I believe or I think or I'm betting that a stock's going to go a certain way. Sell means the opposite. I don't believe, I don't think, I'm not sure if it's going to go this way. And then on the right hand side here, call and put. Call, it's just like your cell phone. You pick it up to make a call. That's what the stock price is doing. It's going up. Put, it's like you're ending that call, you're putting your phone down, the price is going down. So as far as that, we can get into details at a later time, but just for the very basic level, if you're just getting into options or you want a easier way to understand this, this is what we're going to go for here. So we're going to start out with buying a call. So buying a call, again, all of the profits here, it's based on the underlying stock. So the underlying stock here is Activision ATVI. In the middle of your screen, you'll see share price at $61.50. So this is current. Again, price has changed. Today is Sunday while I'm doing this video, so the market's closed. What we're going to look at here is the second one down from the share price here in the middle. So the $61 call option. So buying a call says, I think that this price is going to go up. I'm betting that the price is going to go up. So we'll notice here at the $61 call option, I'm going to bring this now to the top of the screen. $61 call option. It's going to show a couple different indicators here. As far as the break-even price is 63.22. Percentage to break even is 2.8. And then the price. This is going to be the price of options. And again, anytime we're talking about options, the price here on the right, the one that's kind of in that little square, it's going to be times 100 because we're doing this times 100 shares. So we can break that down further in another video. But just for today's sake, we're going to take a look at buying a call, thinking that Activision is going to go up from its current price on or before March 6th. That's what our bet is. That's what our guess is. That's what we're thinking the stock's going to do. So we're going to see that that price is $2.22. If you click on that, number of contracts plus 100, just like I was saying, we're going to times that by 100 because a typical stock contract, options contract on Robinhood is going to be 100 shares. So $222 if I wanted to buy one contract. So taking a look at these prices, this is not saying you're going to make $222. This isn't saying that this for sure is going to be where this option chain is. Again, everything can change and it's a very volatile market. So again, this is an educational video just showing the prices of the stocks here. I will do another video on calculating our potential rewards with another app. So make sure you click on a link if I get that up there. A nice app to calculate exactly how much you're risking and how much your potential profit is with some different scenarios. But just as far as this, buying a call says, I believe, I think that the price of the share is going to go up before or on March 6th. The opposite would be true if we're selling a call. So notice this is the same price for the $61 call option. Selling a call, it's still $2.22. You click on it, it's going to be $222 per contract. So if you have questions on that, message me, put in the comments. I'll go into that more in depth. But this one is going to show a little bit different information on the breakdown. So the break-even price is $63.22, and then this one's always fun because it says your chance of profit is 64.4. So again, we're just looking at the prices here. So these are completely opposite bets. These are completely opposite trades if I'm buying a call versus selling a call. However, in this option chain, they are priced the same. So selling a call says, I don't believe this stock will go up. And this is where I'll get into details on the next video of exactly what the risk and reward look like for each of these scenarios. So that's the buy, that's the sell of a call. Again, call, bringing that phone up, it's going up with the stock price. So let's take a look at put. Buying a put says, I believe this stock's going down. So again, same share price. The share price is going to be the same regardless if we're buying or selling, and if we're betting if it's going up or down. The share price is what the underlying is. So ATVI, share price is $61.50. I'm going to bring the $61 strike price up to the top here. So we're looking at 61 at the top of our option chain. So again, it's going to show the details, break-even price, percentage to break-even. Now this is the big difference. Buying a put says, I believe this stock is going down. So the price difference is going to be significant versus selling a call and vice versa. So right here, I believe this stock's going down. I'm betting, I'm putting my money that Activision on March 6th, the price is going to be lower than $61.50. This option contract is only $1.65. Again, you click on that if you're going to actually execute this trade. You'll put it in here, and it's times 100 for every contract you do. It's 100 shares. So that one's $1.65 versus selling a call was $2.22. So it's a more affordable or a cheaper way to get into this trade. Again, the risk and the reward, how much you're risking is going to be different, and how much you could make on this trade is going to be different. I'll go into another video on exactly how to calculate that. So we just took a look at I'm betting, I'm buying that the stock's going down, put. Let's take a quick look at buying a call. So selling a put here. So this is I don't believe, or I don't think, I'm not going to bet, which in this case, if you buy this contract, it's really confusing with options, so I'm not going to go into the vernacular on this. I'll just keep it super simple. But selling a put basically says I'm betting that this stock is not going down. It doesn't mean that you think it's necessarily going up. However, the price on this is the same as selling a buying a put. So 165 to bet that this stock's going down. Selling a call is going to be selling a put is going to be the same price. So 165. So walking you guys through this further on the next video, I'm going to take a look at the different risk reward profiles and profit estimator. So that's going to be another app. Sometimes on Robinhood, they'll actually show this. But we'll just take a quick look at the Discover tab on Robinhood. So looking at the March 6th option chain at the $61 price point, I'm going to go to the Discover tab. So again, back to Activision, Trade Options, Discover tab is going to be here towards the top left with the star. So same thing that we just went through on the option chain. Robinhood just makes it a lot cleaner looking with the Discover tab. So being able to find the same scenario that we were looking at is going to be hard because they throw in buying a call, different long-term, short-term, and medium-term dates. So just for a good example, we're going to show more of buying a call and try to find something close to March that we were looking at. So looks like they don't have anything in March just on the Discover tab. We're just going to click here. So this is basically only on the Discover tab. They're going to show you your risk reward profile. Again, all of this is very volatile and is determined by the option Greeks. I'm going to make a video on that, as well as the underlying stock, which influences the option Greeks. So this is a couple more in-depth points that we'll go into on a later video, but Discover tab, it basically simplifies what I just showed on the option chain for March 6th. So if you guys have questions, my name's Wade, efficiencytrader.com. I want to make sure you're trading with confidence and making this as simple as possible to understand a confusing topic like options.